According to leaks, it goes by HTC U11, which unfortunately means we'll probably be seeing more of the obnoxious U Ultra, U Play style marketing. It reflects U, puts U on top, etc. We've known about its existence since September, back when it was known by the codename Ocean, but we've learned a fair bit of information about it since then, which we've compiled here for your convenience. So let's dive in. Design. When looked at the front, the device is almost identical to last year's HTC 10, down to the off-center capacitive buttons below the screen. Both the front camera and the earpiece have been reduced in size, however, giving the phone an even more inoffensive look. The back side, too, isn't particularly unique looking as well, heavily borrowing from the HTC U Play's design. There's a single sensor camera with dual flash in the top center, with the HTC logo sitting a bit lower. The backplate looks to be made out of glass, just like the other two devices in the U series, which is a love it or hate it situation. The device will have 5.5-inch screen, which is a tad bigger than the 5.2-inch HTC 10s, though the two devices' resolutions will be identical at Quad HD, 1440 by 2560 pixels. All rumors also point that the company is removing the 3.5mm headphone jack from its smartphones. Finally, we also know that the phone will carry an IP57 certification, which means it has the same waterproofing as, say, the iPhone 7, up to 3.3 feet for 30 minutes, but worse dust resistance. It will also apparently be released in a single or dual SIM variants, depending on region. Edge Sense. This is a set of sensors on the device's sides which can detect grip, touch, and pressure, and apply the data to various use cases. It is also rumored that this feature will also be the part of the device. Hardware. The device will also come with 4GB RAM and 64GB internal storage, along with an SD card slot and support for Bluetooth 5.0. The great news here is that the phone will apparently be equipped with a 4000 mAh battery. Compared to other flagships, such as the Galaxy S8 Plus and its 3500 mAh, this is big, though it remains to be seen whether the added sensors will negate that. Still, the Snapdragon 835 features a smaller, 10nm production process, which promises better power efficiency, so we choose to remain optimistic. What's unfortunate is that, due to the device's waterproofing, its battery will almost surely be non-replaceable, as was the case with the U Ultra and U Play as well. Camera. The cameras on the HTC U11 are almost the exact same configuration as on the U Ultra. There's a 12-megapixel shooter on the back, and a 16-megapixel one on the front. At least one of the U Ultra's sensors will be swapped out, however, as the U11 is said to feature Sony's IMX362 on the back and the IMX351 on the front. This means that the back camera will get the same dual-pixel technology as several of Samsung's flagships, which would translate to near-instantaneous autofocus when speaking in terms of real-life performance. Price and release date. Unfortunately, we haven't yet heard anything regarding the HTC U11's launch date. However, we do know its unveiling date, which will be May 16. Judging from past flagship releases for HTC, the time difference between announcement and availability is 2 to 4 weeks. So we expect the phone to be available sometime in early to mid-June. The biggest potential problem for the device is definitely its price. This was the U Ultra's biggest issue at launch, as its $750 price tag didn't exactly match its feature set. Last year's HTC 10 was initially sold for $700, so we expect the HTC U11 to be somewhere in this bracket as well. In other words, we expect a price bracket of $700, $800, which would put it in the same space as its main competitors, the Galaxy S8 and LG G6.